Let's go back to the gold rush, right? Apparently, mining for gold is a very, very dangerous industry because back in the day, they charged you 4 times the standard rate if you happen to be one of the crazies that went out to San Francisco to mine for gold.
Huh. I wonder if there's like a modern day equivalent of that. Like, who would that be? Like, oh, okay. I dated this guy for a while who's really into that Discovery Channel show about deep sea fishing. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I wonder if those people have higher insurance
Well,
premiums.
that's actually a fun one. So there's been a few studies about that, and actually, one of just say the general population, people who are riskier, actually are clergy members, which is really
What?
fascinating.
Really?
They think it might be because maybe you just run a red light because, your faith will save you. I don't know, who knows? But yeah, that's actually a thing, is that clergy members are typically higher risk than, say, your standard office worker.
That is so interesting. I wouldn't think that that's like a profession that puts you in the line of fire.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly. It seems like a profession where, life just goes on and you live to be 100 based on all my experiences with church. So
that is true. I've been at some churches with some very, very, very old nuns. Um, yeah, wow. That's so interesting. Anyway, I think that I've like kind of covered everything that I want to know about insurance. Do you have anything else you'd like to talk about, Jordan? Any favorite if you had to invest in an insurance company right now, which one would you pick?
probably Progressive, or I would just go the easy route and take Berkshire Hathaway.
Yeah.
This year wasn't too great for Geico and their other insurers, but if history serves, you'll do quite well. And they're trading at a valuation that's very cheap on historical basis. So it's one that's very interesting to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that if I had to choose one, I would go back to that kind of weird specialty insurer, Markel, just because I'm so fascinated by their business model. And they've done a great job underwriting the risks for all the like very, very odd things. I would love it if I could like call the whoever is in charge of that at Markel and be like, how do you even go about figuring out the risk for I don't know, parasailers? I just very
Right,
interesting.
exactly. So, no, here's a fun one. So, which is more dangerous, do you think? Do you think it's carnival rides or amusement park rides?
I want to say amusement park rides because I feel like there's a lot of scrutiny on carnivals. Like they seem like they're a little bit shiftier.
See, I was thinking they're shiftier, so they're not as safe, but you're actually right. Amusement rides are less safe because they don't disassemble them and put them back together every day, which wouldn't think
Oh,
about that, but that's just something you only learn by writing that insurance and losing money on it, and then finally figuring out that, hey, amusement park rides aren't good bets anymore.
see, yeah, I would have guessed. I definitely would have guessed it would have been. I would have guessed it would have been amusement park rides because I thought that people are just generally suspicious of carnival workers, which is like a terrible stereotype, I guess. I'm sure there are plenty of very nice carnival workers out there. I don't know. I guess I'm just buying into what mainstream media tells us about carnival workers.